Very hot weather is what we've been experiencing. Today, we have a one-day break from the excessive heat. This is Tuesday morning, June 26th. Seems like July. But we did have a backdoor cool front move in here, and this makes a difference in temperature and also in humidity. And sometimes in the summer, humidity changes are maybe more important than temperature, especially if that's all you can get to change with no meaningful fronts showing up this time of year often. Now here's the morning temperatures. These are 7 a.m. readings, and you can see a couple of things. First of all, Rolla is sitting at 61 degrees, whereas Joplin is sitting at 76. So obviously we have a change here that has occurred. The actual front has made it all the way down in through this area right here, and I can also locate a front several different ways, and one way I can do that also is to change, let's say, the wind direction here, and you'll notice that the winds are coming out of the northeast around all of these stations here like this, and then they're out of the south here. So the front again has probably made it to about right there roughly. These are these backdoor cool fronts that come in from the northeast. And I can also take a look at dew points, and these are very encouraging for feeling more comfortable because the dew point at West Plains, actually that's Pomona, 46 degrees, and the dew point in Joplin is 67 degrees. Big difference in comfort today. And that's a huge factor. There's nothing showing up on the radar or satellite loops at all except for Tropical Storm Debbie continuing to dump monumental amounts of rain in Florida, and it's a slow-moving system that will keep regenerating bands of showers. I wish we could scare up rain in the Ozarks. I just don't see a weather system worthy of it. It's just everything is beating up against this upper-level ridge that I'm going to talk about now. These ridges of high pressure aloft are what control, basically, our weather in the summertime. And here is today, this morning, the center of that aloft. Now in the center of these features, air is sinking, it dries, it warms, it's a cloud snuffer outer. It just doesn't support anything but hot temperatures. So tracking the center of these this time of year is often very important. So what I can do is just kind of track through this here over the next couple of days, and we'll see what happens to this ridge. It's backed off to the west now along that backdoor cool front to move in, but if I keep putting the model forward here, you'll see what happens. The center of that ridge moves a little bit closer to us here. This is getting into late Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's centered up over us by Thursday. This is probably going to be our hottest stretch right here, as that ridge just kind of elongates itself here right over the Ozarks. And you know, even though we're on a plateau and we often enjoy a slight temperature decrease, usually that breaks down when these ridges develop right overhead. So I would almost expect triple-digit heat in the Ozarks. Whether that happens officially at the thermometer at the airport is always a subject to small-scale little things, but generally speaking, get used to seeing your thermometer go to triple digits, maybe even as early as Wednesday, certainly on Thursday and Friday, and it would come very close to breaking record high temperatures later this week. Try to stay cool and watch out for folks who may not be aware of how much danger they're in with excessive heat like this.